Alright guys, Kat here. Today we're playing 13 Days of Life. What's going on? Where's the video? I'm touching the screen, I'm moving my fingers around. Okay, so I don't know what to do. Okay. Something is wrong with the video. It's back now. I don't have a... I want to use the... What? Hardcore mode, I don't want hardcore mode. Okay, alright, we've got it working now. I don't know what was going on. I had to shut the game down and bring it back. Anyway. Continue new game. Broken dreams and memories, shattered life, everything you've ever loved is slowly disappearing. Oh, we're being timed right now. We're being timed right now, and I haven't even started. You always attempt to be slightly better than before, but everyone in your life makes you think you're nothing. There is only hatred and contempt in this life. Only loss exists. The loss of those close to you, the loss of your favorite things, your dreams, your desires, absolutely loss of everything. This is what life has become, despite not wanting any of this. All trust has been forgotten. You can expect complete betrayal from others, even from those whom you consider to be your best friends, from someone whom is very close to you. Wow, what is this? What the hell is this? What is this? 7, 8, 9, When I was a child, I lived in a town called Blankville. Okay. And then? Wait, what happened? Okay, the top right corner exits out. I can't touch any of the numbers. I'm touching him. Oh, oh my god, what is this game? Okay. Let's see if we can restart, because I'm missing dialogue, and it's not working properly. Something's wrong with the game. I don't know what's happening. Back then, I didn't interpret that other cities existed. Entire countries where you can go and forget everything about the people you don't want to see anymore. I simply lived in the same place, in the same city. I was tolerated, shunned, and hated by everyone. I just wanted to disappear forever. I didn't ask for any of this nonsense to happen in my miserable life. As I grew older, an accident occurred in my pathetic life. And, well, after that incident, everything became worse. I couldn't remain in that city, so I decided to leave Blankville. I wanted to attempt to start a new life, to change myself, to become a different person. Hey, bro. Come on now. I couldn't go away. I didn't have enough money for this, and my aunt, who was my guardian, wasn't happy about this decision. She knew that I couldn't stay in this city anymore, that it would make things so much worse for me in the future. And so she gave her consent to pay for an apartment where I'd live. She also agreed to send a little money every month for personal expenses until I finished college. That is how I ended up here in Sullen Town. In Blankville in Sullen Town? Alright. A town where everything should have been different. Oh, now, come on, man. Stupid pigeon. A little more, and I'm likely to fall off the roof. I once fell from a great height, but it wasn't near the size of a 4-story building. I survived, accidentally. It was here in Sullentown that I realized escaping from one place to another changes nothing. There is always something that will cause problems. I cannot run away from myself. Back to apartment? Okay, well I can make him sit down and get up. There are invisible buttons on the screen. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually hook up my gamepad. Okay, that didn't seem to work. So, back to apartment. Okay. We found Hall of House. Okay, we found invisible buttons here on the bottom. Okay. Okay. We're figuring it out. We're finding the invisible buttons. Humming and fluorescent lights. Apartment 13, is this my house? There was a murder behind that door. It happened before I moved into the neighboring apartment. I once tried to find any information about what happened there, either on the internet or in newspapers, but I couldn't find anything. For some reason, every resident of this building tries to avoid that door. Maybe something so horrible and cruel happened there that they are too scared to even talk about it. Now, no one lives there. It's a good guess that nobody wants to rent the apartment where someone was killed. Alright, boss. Hey, it's a puppy! Hey, puppy! Oh, I want puppy. Mark's apartment. Put bag and keys. Put bag and keys. Coat rack. Put bag. The same people I'd want to avoid in Blankville are the Sutherland town as well. I don't know why I thought that everything would be better if I moved to this town. I avoid everyone, even here. I pass the time until the day is over, then the next day, then the other. Avoiding everyone has become my habit, even if by instinct. Take food from the fridge. Cheese sandwich. That's not a kitchen table. That's a kitchen table. That's a kitchen table. Alright, supper. Was this not where I'm supposed to sit? There we go. Don't eat at the computer. Eat at the table. I want to know what these numbers are at the top. Alright, come on, Mark. Get up. Bathroom. Hey, we're taking a piss. Okay. Let's play on the computer. Nothing? Is this the game just to show, like, how just meh things are? There we go. Weather for October 12. Rain. West comet does not collide with the Earth in the near future.
One of the largest space objects in the solar system, West's comet, whose path crosses with Earth, this time flies length of the comet trail 27 kilometers. Comet was discovered in 2001 by astronomer Jeffrey West. Originally, it thought that the comet will collide with Earth in 2016, causing a catastrophic series of events, which ultimately will cause the extinction of all life on Earth. Further calculations have determined that the collision will not. It will fly past Earth on October 19th in a distance of 13 million kilometers.
Alright. Blog. How bothers to get up every morning and go outside, to feel the glances of the passers persistent, filled with anger and contempt, bored to smile through the forest, the familiar reflection of the smile filled with the things. Okay. Alright, I once saw a movie about the end of the world. In it, a huge asteroid had crashed into the Earth. I was around 7 years old when I watched this. After seeing this movie, I was afraid to look at the night sky. I was afraid I would see the meteorite fast approaching the Earth. And now, even when I look at the stars in this night sky, I realize how vast and infinite is space, and I become frozen to my core. That's cool, bro. So I sleep on the couch because I didn't see a bedroom. Find the way out. Okay, now we're having a dream. Ooh, I'm running. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? Why are we having frame rate issues? I mean, that's cool and all, but, did I do it? Did I do it? Hey, boy. You're fine. Breath after nightmare. Why is it subtitling every sound? I mean, I guess that's okay. Every day begins with this nightmare. I can't remember the time when I did not have this dream. I am running away from that terrifying creature, and that door is always in front of me. Next, I wake a terror. After so many years, you'd think I'd get used to having the same nightmare, but I can't. Get up, boy. I want the day to end as soon as I wake up. I want to forget everything. I want to wake up in the morning and not remember any of what happened yesterday. Alright. Let's go take a shower and be more depressed. You gonna shower with your coach on, bruh? You good, bro? Oh, right. 7 is crossed out. We gotta play this for 19 days? Another new fucking day. Alright. I assume we grab our bag, grab our keys, and we leave. I don't know where we're going. I want the doggy. I want the kitty. Why are we on the roof? Like, is this our everyday? Come on, Mark. How do we get out of here? I don't have a goal in the top left, so I'm not quite sure. There's got to be more buttons on the screen that I can't see. Okay. Alright, so I found a way to get the buttons to show up. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, did I forget to do something in the house? Something just popped up. Put bag and keys. Wait, why would I put bag and keys? Here. Was it telling me to put them away? I thought we were going out. What are we doing? Check the computer again? It's October 8th. Comet. Blogs. Oh, mirror. Oh my god. After many years, surrounded by people you don't like and have only dreamed to forget, your face petrifies and hardens. It does not reveal any emotion. I can't even force myself to smile now. Oh my god. Let's take a shit, because it's not showing me objectives. Oh, I see. If I go buy something that's an objective, it'll... I don't understand why, but in the morning I almost always have zero desire to eat breakfast. Some mornings I force myself to eat so I am not hungry at all day long before eating dinner. So yeah, if I pass by something... See, it was putting the objective in the top left, but now if I pass by something... Window. Window? It'll get bright. Rainy weather. Cool. It's how long has it been since I bought this guitar? I really wanted to learn to play guitar, but the more I learned to play, the more disappointed I felt. Oh my god. I should go to college. Take bag and keys. Ah, I see. Proper objective is now in the left. This is kind of just... Oh, can I talk to the dog now? Hello, dog. I want to talk to the cat. Wow, this is such a depressed game. I always like the rain, and when it's raining, you rarely meet anyone out on the street. And if you see someone, they probably won't even notice you. They will pass right by, hiding behind an umbrella or something else to protect themselves from the rain. Well, that's as far as I can go. Hello, horse dog. I had a cat once, but one day he just walked off and never came back. After 25 years of searching, Maniac tries for post-mortem photo shoot was found. What?
Jury rendering a guilty verdict. Photographer Aidan Bell, who was accused of a series of murders and rapes, criminals sought for more than 25 years. Serial killer victims are women and young people whom he tortured to death before taking a picture during the search. Bell found pictures with the image of one of the murdered girls. His body was never found. Criminal victims were 19-year-old Livia, 20 Kelly, Abigail, bodies were found naked. Okay.
Alright. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this game. Like, yeah, we all get sad. Sometimes life sucks. You know? But, I mean, I don't know. This kid is blaming every... I don't know. Hall of Unknown House. What is Hall of Unknown House? It's an unknown house. I don't feel like dealing with it. Let's find college. It seems I will be late for class again. I thought when I'd finished high school, my everyday horrors would end. But when I arrived at college, I realized that college presents a considerably larger amount of trouble. Now, what you look like, what you do, and who you talk with are taken so seriously. One mistake and any piece in your daily life will be over. Man, you just gotta get over it. You know, if someone makes fun of your bag, we'll say, fuck you, it's my bag and I like it. Like, I don't know why people these days are such bitches. You know, why do people have to be so mean these days? And when you are mean to someone, why does that someone have to cry and whine about it? Like, yeah, it sucks hearing negativity every day. I mean, so you have two choices. Either say, fuck you, I like my bag. Or you say, you know what, you're right. Maybe I should get a new bag. Like, you pick one. You just fucking pick one. Either you conform or you stand up for yourself. And 9 times out of 10, standing up for yourself, everyone around you will start to admire you and look up to you. Because, wow, that person looks stupid, but you know what? They own it. They don't give a shit. And it's who they are. Like, when I was a kid, wearing big, thick, huge glasses made you a nerd and uncool, and you'd get picked on. And nowadays, it's cool to look like an idiot. You know, times are always changing. You can't keep up with the times. You can't keep up with fashion just to be cool. Like, just do your own thing. And yeah, you'll get hated on sometimes. Sometimes people will pick on you. Like, wow, you're still wearing last year's or last month's shirt? I don't know. But the more you stand up for yourself, the more you say, screw you, the more you just get the fuck over it, the happier you'll be. If you're gonna sit around and mope, like, oh, everyone picked on my bag, everyone is mean to me, oh, I'm so worried about what to say because people are always listening and watching and they'll pick on me. Well, why are you so worried? It's your life. It's not their life, it's your life. And if you want to wear, like, pink eyeshadow, I don't know, and everyone's wearing blue eyeshadow, well, wear your fucking pink eyeshadow. Oh, what are you doing? Pink was so last year. Why are you wearing pink? Because I like pink. Fuck off. And if people are going to be jerks to you and be rude to you, then you don't need to be around them. Now, if someone comes up to you and goes, oh, wow, you're wearing pink? Wow, that's so cool. You're so against the green, man. You're so, like, such a rebel. Well, then you don't need those people. They're just taking the piss. They're in awe because you're, you know, doing your thing. That's stupid, too. But if someone's like, hey, man, how's it going? And doesn't even, like, mention the pink eyeshadow, that's someone you need to hang out with. Why are you so fucking worried about what everyone thinks? Right. Anyway, let's try to play this game. Students sit. Let's talk to students. I've heard that one of the students killed herself. Yes, I've heard about that too. Her name's Victoria, her victim. I think so. They say that her boyfriend dumped her and now she's all kinds of crazy. I didn't think she had a boyfriend. Who would have started dating her? Probably only a psycho. I remember when she had that fight with the chemistry professor, she was sitting on pins and needles for the entire lecture. And when the lecture was over, she stood up, grabbed a glass of water that was on his desk and threw it in his face, and she ran right out of the classroom. See, that's what we call someone with problems. Okay? Obviously, the chick has problems. That sucks. Instead of being a jerk, maybe if you'd been nice to people, gave them a smile every once in a while, walked up to him and, hey, why'd you throw the water in the teacher's face? Are you okay? You know, stop laughing at people. Maybe you wouldn't have people going crazy, killing themselves, or having school shootings. Okay, wait, let's get back on track. Let's try to play this game. Fuck! Reach the locker. It's right here. Timetable chemistry, study 110. Now what? Classroom. Classroom. Which one's... Something wanted our... October 16th will be Grace's birthday party. Everyone who wants to have fun is welcome. Well, I don't want to have fun. How do I know which chemistry classroom? Alright. Atoms in the verticals of a hexagon cell in the center of one of the two hydronical prisms, which is divided into hexagonal preparatory passing through the smallest cell diagonal. Mark, since you relate, go to the storage room and bring me the model of the magnesium atom. Alright. I mean, everyone gets depressed, guys. Magnesium atom, how do I know what it looks like? Well, maybe if you were paying attention in class, maybe you know what it looked like. I'll take this one. Are you fucking serious? Looks like the skeleton was broken more than once. See, you're just causing problems for yourself. If you were better prepared for my lessons, you would have known that the magnesium has a hexagonal lattice type. Now, bring me what I asked for. See? If you want to cause your own problems. I don't care what type it is. Oh my god. What is this game, okay? Yeah, the guy's sad and depressed, but he's at school and he's there to learn. If he was paying attention in class, he would know what the atom looks like and he could bring him the right one. But now I bet after this confrontation, after this little dialogue, Mark here is going to go, teacher's mean to me and everybody's mean to me and I hate life. Well, I don't want to study. I just want to die. Good work, Mark. Take your seat. I'm sorry if I'm making a joke about this, but I'm just... Like, look, we all get sad, man. Like, you know what? I'm in a space right now where, you know, I am happy. I'm having the time of my life. But at the same time, I'm also, yeah, a little depressed, a little lonely. I'm a lot of things. You know, times are tough. Things are hard. But I try my best to stay positive. Like, you know, one of the things I'm struggling with is making money. You know, the more I work, the more I hurt. So I'm not able to work as much because it makes me hurt. So I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. But I'd like to have a little more. Like, I eat ramen almost every day, and I get, like, discount items from Ralph's and mix those with the ramen. When I'm not eating ramen, I have cans of soup. Those, like, hearty, chunky cans, you know, and I barely go out. Partially, I barely go out because I don't have any friends to go out with. And I don't want to go mingle and look for friends. I'm setting myself up, is the thing. I recognize this. I'm setting myself up. Like, I could go to an activity and try to meet people and find friends. But I just can't be bothered. I don't want to spend so much time and effort in trying to find a friend. And then comes the daunting, huge effort of getting to know someone, which my life is littered with madness, and there's so much to tell, absolutely so much to tell, that it's just tiring. And then most of the time I tell people, you know, parts of my life, and we get to know each other, and then something happens. Like, they have to move, or I have to move, or we get tired of each other, or I don't know, something happens and you're not friends anymore. And it's like, wow, I just wasted all the time. I don't have time to be wasting time. I mean, honestly, I have all the time in the world. But I don't have energy. I don't have energy to be wasting time. I'd rather just go do some driving, come home, play video games, and be alone, and be in my little RV. I don't have any real responsibilities. You know, I could stop driving today and I'd be okay. But I do know that I'm setting myself up for loneliness. But it's so much easier to feel a little lonely than it is to deal with people. Like, just having to get to know people. I have so many friends. I made so many wonderful friends in England, and now they're all gone because I had to move. And it's so tiring trying to keep in touch with everyone online. Like, I used to go out, and most of my friends would be at the place I went to, and we'd all catch up. Like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Fancy a coffee and a catch-up? Yeah, sure. Let's go have a cheeky pint and catch up. Yeah, sure. But online, everyone's just a face, and nobody has time for online when you're always, you know, doing stuff in real life too, and I just don't want to go through that anymore. I don't want to go through investing so much time and effort into something just to lose it. So yeah, I set myself up for loneliness. But at the end of the day, I'm so much more happier being a bit lonely than putting myself out there and losing everything. So, anyway, from the layers composed of regular hexagonal conjuncture, layer is imposed by the law of abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-da. Layer B is shifted relative to the layer A on the magnitude of the vector equal to communication CC. Really? Well, why are you sleeping? Yeah, it's boring as fuck. Why are you taking chemistry? Oh, good. Run, guy. Like, can I not run? Really? Really? I have to get away. Okay. What is that? Professor? What, the professor just popped up in front of the door. What is he on? Is he on a razor? Oh, he was walking. So after all this, you fall asleep during my lesson? No, Oh, I couldn't see his feet moving and his cane. It looked like he was on a razor. What is this guy in the corner doing? Mark, get up. Hey, bruh. Bruh. Punish student? What are you... Bruh. You good, bruh? Magnesium. Hexagonal closed packet lattice. College girls, you are not going to believe what I'm about to tell you.
Yesterday I saw Kevin near the cafe, and he kissed a guy, so that's why he didn't want to go on a date with me? Who would have thought that he liked boys?
Yeah, alright. So he likes boys. Word.
That girl, I think she's called Victoria, not that I even imagine would she commit suicide. I don't know, maybe she had some family problems. I heard that her mother's birthday, right in front of all the other relatives, she declared that her father had a mistress, and then what happened next? Everyone there was a big scandal, and the result, her mother filed for divorce.
Well, good. Yeah, no wonder she was a bit Looney Tunes, because her life seems a bit shit. But that's when you... Wait, bro, what you doing? While the singularity remains behind the event horizon, it does not cause complications, and the principles of the theory of relativity act. Mark! Naked singularity, or one without an event horizon, it becomes possible to observe meaning. Mark? That is possible to view the collapse of an object up to an infinity. Mark? Why are you confused? He's just... Oh my god. I don't understand this game. Sorry I went on a bit of a rant earlier. Oh, sorry I keep yawning. But yeah. This game is a bit ridiculous. I mean, I don't have an objective at the moment. It said leave classroom, now what? I'm just gonna go home. I really can't imagine playing this for much longer, let alone 12 more days of in-game. Is this my house? I'm going home. Laying down. Going to sleep. So yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this. At first I was intrigued, but if it's gonna just sit here and drone on like this, and just be so ridiculously depressing on purpose. Ugh, look at that, it's making me yawn. I can't help it, I'm so bored. Stuff like this makes me upset because, you know, when I was a kid, no one cut themselves, okay? It wasn't a thing. I mean, I'm sure someone did, you know, a couple people did, but it wasn't until media started exposing it and it was everywhere. And I understand you're trying to get people to see what's happening, see the reality of a situation to help stop it, but then it became cool somehow. And all the emo songs and emo kids are like, it's cool to cut yourself, and oh, it's the only way I can deal with my pain. No one fucking cut themselves when I was a kid. Only until it was introduced did people start doing it. Like, I feel bad for these people who feel like it's the only thing they can do. But the reality is there are other things because we did them. Kids of my age, when I was young, we weren't depressed in our rooms all day. We weren't, like, we just went out and played. And if someone made fun of you, you know, like, okay, like, things would happen in school and I'd get made fun of. And I just cracked on, you know? Maybe I was different. Maybe I was raised different. Maybe I was raised better. Maybe I was raised worse. I don't know. The honest truth is that you don't know something exists until someone tells you. And if you're taught your whole life that, yeah, if you're depressed and something happens, you have a pout and then you get over it and you find a way to get up, pick yourself up by your bootstraps and you get up and dust yourself off and you try again. You know, if adversity don't succeed, you try again. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Well, you know, we have all found out that sticks and stones can break your bones, but bones can always heal. Words last forever. Yeah, okay, we know this. Okay, we found out but it still made us tough. You know, maybe words do last forever, but when you're taught that words will never hurt you less. I know this sounds like a crazy concept, but, you know, I was made fun of in school for my big, thick blue glasses. Yeah, it made me a bit sad. And then I got the fuck over it because, well, my glasses let me see. And yes, there was a point, honestly, where I lost my glasses. I honestly can't remember if I lost them and lied that I put them in my desk and they were gone the next day, or if I actually did put them in my desk and they were gone the next day. But at some point I lost my glasses. It was a good thing and it was a bad thing because, obviously it was a bad thing because then I couldn't see very well and then I was in trouble for losing my glasses. But it was also kind of a good thing because then I got new glasses which weren't as dorky. But here's the issue. They were still dorky. The reason they were so dorky and thick and ugly was because my family was really poor. Not really poor, but you know, we couldn't afford nice shiny glasses. So we got cheap, you know, like $10 Walmart glasses, you know, and they were crap, but they were glasses. And I learned to respect that my family didn't have much and they did their best. And whenever someone would make fun of me, like, oh, your glasses are shit. And it's like, well, yeah, but, you know, my family works really hard. Not that I would say this, but this is how I felt after a while. Is my family works really hard, and I'm lucky to even have glasses. I worked really hard. When I turned 16, I bought my own first car, and I got a license, and I was so fucking excited to drive it to... At the time, I was going to church, and there was a Bible study on Mondays, and I was so fucking excited to show all my friends my new car and to drive myself to the Bible study. And I pull up into the yard, and I didn't even notice that all the other kids had basically brand new cars, and mine was like, you know, a 77 Nova, and everyone had like, you know, 95, 96, 97 Toyotas and Mazda, you know, nice cars, you know, brand new cars. And so I get into Bible study, I'm like, look at my car, yay! And later on, I heard a bunch of kids making fun of me and my old ass the old ass car, like I'm poor. And I sat there and I walked up to them and I was like, I got a job. I worked hard. I paid for that car. That is my car. Where did you get your car? Your daddy and mommy buy it for you? Did you do any work? Have you done anything? And I said something like that. And I was like, I love my car. So fuck you, you know, basically. And I left. And, you know, it was sad. It was sad that people who I thought were well, obviously they weren't my friends. They were just people to Bible study. But, you know, I didn't think, you Christians, you know, Bible study. You think these people would be nicer. At least, you know, my little 16-year-old self thought that Christians were nicer than regular people because they had morals and shit. Well, I found out wrong, kids. So, yeah. I left the Bible study sad, but also proud, because I found out who the real people were. I mean, my friend Alex always had my back. He was always there for me, and he walked out with me. I found out who my real friends were. I found out who were losers and posers. And I also was proud of myself because it further confirmed the fact that I was like a real person. You know, like I was doing my own thing. I got a job. I saved up. I bought a car. And then I turned 16 and I got my license and I was driving my own fucking car and I loved that car. And all these little brats and kids, you know, they were bought their cars, which, okay, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that in a sense, but most of them weren't taught the value of money, the value of hard work, obviously, because then they wouldn't be making fun of me, you know. It's just this whole game of like, well, I've got more, so you're less, you know. Anyway, that shit happens. So it's what you do with it. Do you drive home in your old car and be sad because you don't have as much as everyone else? Isn't that called jealousy? So you can sit there and cry and bitch and moan, well, they made fun of my old car. I'm nothing because I have an old car and I don't have a new car. Hello, reality check. You're goddamn 16 years old. How are you supposed to have a brand new car at 16 years old? Think about it. Oh, I'm nothing because they have nice cars and I have an old car. No, it's how you look at things. It's not even how you look at things. It's this fucking reality. I had an old car. I had a 20-year-old car at the time, and everyone else had 1-2-year-old cars, if not brand new cars. Well, I had a job, and I worked, and I bought my own car. None of them could say that they bought their own car at 16, at 15, but I could. I bought my own car at 15, and yeah, it was $500. But this was already also like 20 years ago. Wow, that car would be 40 right now if it survived. Wow. Oh man, if my uncle didn't fuck it up. Anyway, so yeah, 20 years ago, 500, you know, I got a pretty sweet car. And I love that car. None of those kids worked for their car. They probably worked for anything. You know, if 20 years ago was today, they'd all be driving, you know, Beamers and brand new Toyotas or Hondas with their iPhones and iPads and tablets. Like, that's the kind of kids, you know. Mommy and daddy bought them a brand new car for their 16th birthday. They've had an iPhone since they were 5. You know, that's the kind of kids I was going to Bible study with. And then here I am working hard. Not even working hard. I had a job. Like a part-time job, and I bought a car. Anyway, I'm going on such a fucking rant again. Here's the thing, guys. I did something great. I knew the value of money. I bought my own car, and I loved my car. These kids made fun of me. There's no reason to be upset that they made fun of me. If anything, I was proud. I was a bit sad that they made fun of me, of course, but I was mainly proud because they didn't buy their car, they didn't save up, they didn't know the value of anything. I did. And I've carried that throughout my whole life. I know the value of things. I work hard for what I have. And maybe I don't have much, but at the end of the day, I can say it's mine. So the point of the story, guys, is if someone makes fun of you, like, oh, why are you wearing that skirt? Well, it's your skirt. It's yours, and you like it. Why do you have to do everything everyone else says when it's your life? And this may seem like a big giant rant in a random direction, but no, it makes perfect sense here. This kid sitting on the couch, being depressed little shit, is sad. I mean, maybe sad just because he has problems and he's sad. You know, some people do have just a depression that just they can't help, even though everything's wonderful. They're still sad. Okay, fine. But from the dialogue so far, he's sad because other people did things. Wah, wah, wah. Well, then walk away. Find different people. Oh, you never found anybody nicer? You can't find nice people? Yeah, it sucks. Moving doesn't solve your problems. If anything, it makes them worse. Just chin up, man. Just get up off the couch. Have a Red Bull, go study, you know, think of the future, man. You don't have to sit on your roof and be a depressed little shit. If you make changes in your life, even tiny ones, those will push you towards a better future, a happier future. You know, every time you tried to play the guitar, it made you more disappointed. Why? Because you weren't doing well? It takes time. You're not Van Halen overnight. You gotta practice. You gotta try. You're not good at everything the first time you do it. Go, get up and grab that guitar, sit down, and just strum a bit. Just check it out. Learn a new chord every day, or, you know, just pay attention. You're fucking yourself here. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling. I might pick this up again if I feel like bitching about society. If you want to see the rest of this game played, well then go ahead and let me know and I'll do my best to try to play the rest. But for now, it's just making me angry. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.